This is a lecture video for section 5.5, video 6. Here we're going to show one example how to using the double angle formulas to derive multi-angle formulas. So we're still using the same double angle formulas. For the example we have is we want to write cosine of 3x in terms of cosine of x. So we're going to breaking down cosine of 3x. We want to have a kind of formula. What is cosine of 3x equals in terms of just cosine of x? So cosine of 3x, I can breaking it into cosine of 2x plus x. So first, I'm not going to, or I cannot really using the double angle formula for right now. What I'm going to do is using the sum angle formula for cosine, where cosine of a plus b, because it's a plus, equal to cosine of a cosine of b minus sine of a sine of b. So cosine of 2x plus x will be breaking down into cosine of 2x, cosine of x minus sine of 2x, sine of x. So here I see a cosine 2x and then a sine 2x. So that means I'm going to use both double angle for the cosine, either cosine square x minus sine square x, or 2 copies of cosine square x minus 1, or 1 minus 2 times of sine square x. And then also using the sine double angle formula, which is 2 copies of sine x cosine of x. Okay, so you can use either one. For the cosine of 2x, there's no, I don't think there's anything particularly you cannot use, so I'm going to say, I'll probably just pick the first one, because that's the first one. So cosine of 2x, well, becomes to, I need a little bit more space. Cosine of 2x will becomes to cosine of cosine square x minus sine square of x multiplied by cosine of x minus sine of 2x will becomes to 2 copy of sine of x cosine of x times sine of x. Combining everything, multiplying and simplifying, I got cosine of cube x minus sine square x cosine of x minus 2 copies of sine squared of x cosine of x. What I see is I can combining the underlined parts become to minus 3 copies of sine squared x cosine of x. Okay. Since I'm doing to this point, I kind of regretting to pick the first one. If I'm going to do it again, I probably will pick the second one. Maybe. I don't think it's going to, like, I cannot continue. I can continue. Maybe it's not really easier if I pick the second one. So what I see here is everything is good except the sine squared x. So that means I need to changing the sine squared x in terms of cosine using the Pythagorean identities, which is 1 minus cosine squared of x. So I will have cosine cube x minus 3 times 1 minus cosine squared of x times cosine of x. So cosine cube x minus 3 plus 3 cosine, forgot the other one, 3 cosine of x plus 3 cosine cube x. I probably do like a little bit more steps. So minus 3 plus 3 cosine square x first. So what I did, I just multiplied the 3 into it. And then multiply the cosine into it. And then distribute the negative sign into it. Minus 3 cosine of x plus 3 cosine cube x. And now I can combining my cosine cube into 4 copies of cosine cube minus 3 times cosine x.